All right, all right. We had some technical difficulties, but we're back. As you can, well, those of you that are listening can't see, but we're in different clothes. It's the next day, but we're recording the last segment, and we're going to talk. We wanted to talk about what was going on in Hong Kong, and we got a break in development.
And we're ready to talk.
Exclusive. This is Fox News, so you can take it with a grain of salt. But the woman is actually speaking, so there's a video of her, so she does exist. Somebody from Hong Kong, Dr. Lei-Meng Yan. I will put a picture and her name up on the graphic. She fled Hong Kong, and she's like blowing the whistle, saying that the Chinese government covered it up. She's a virologist.
So, as it's been told, she's apparently one of the scientists that were on this, but everyone started to deny that she even exists. It's one of those situations where, someone goes out, no one likes whistleblowers, let's be real today. Now, we have her here trying to maybe give us some sort of insight to what's actually going on, how this may have spread in the first place. What do you think about this?
Yeah, there's a video if you want to hear her words. We'll put a link in the description. But yeah, this woman, she was the first person on the scene, the first person dealing with the virus, and her colleagues were telling her to shut the fuck up. And she just had to tell people. She's been releasing information since the January 19th, the doctor that came forward a while back, the whistleblower, but she's actually here. She actually fled Hong Kong. So after China's new security law cracking down on Hong Kong, we have our first refugee. And she's coming with too good news about the fucking Communist Party over there.
And it's kind of surprising because, one of the first things she mentioned is there was many scientists and people involved from the WHO. Now, could you elaborate on who the WHO are?
That's the World Health Organization, and they just went in to investigate China after we pulled out of the World Health Organization. Trump pulled us out. I don't trust anything of that investigation. I can't trust, because there's a reasonable doubt. I just can't.
So why do you think we were pulling ourselves out of the WHO in the first place? This is not something
that's because they were fucking ball gagging on fucking China's cock, bro.
Well, yeah, and initially they were just taking our money to initially do what? We were supporting them, 50%?
They were paid China mouthpiece. Oh, well, the fucking world doesn't pay for their fair share of the fucking World Health. The UN has been going shit for years. Nobody's paying their fair share. They want us to be a fucking Marxist, communist shitbaggery, and that's not going to happen here.
So what do we believe that's going on?
I mean, they're trying.
So let's get back to what we're here to talk about right now. So what do you think's really going on in this Hong Kong?
Well, I believe the fucking virologist from Hong Kong. I mean, they've been screaming about fucking China sucks, fucking.
So do you think this is possibly the upbringing of the possible?
Well, she said it's going to be the fucking worst disaster in human history.
Oh, of course, but for the people in Hong Kong currently, that are shut out, they're blocked from all of us. Do you think that this is to the point where they're just
I mean, I'm not going to say, take this with a grain of salt because it's my opinion, but I think they're murdering bitches.
That's kind of the point I want to get to here. It seems like they shut us out so they could just go in and do this grave sweep real fast.
Because why else is she going to flee if they're not murdering bitches?
And it's kind of surprising. People are just concerned over there just as we're concerned over here. They have the same issues, if not greater, definitely greater. Let's be real now. What do you think this is going to show in the next 4 months from now?
Well, the virus is getting worse in Texas and Florida. I think it's going to get worse. I was fishing the other day, and my cousin brought up and showed me some news, there's brain damage from this if you catch this disease. There can be brain damage. It can give you stroke. It can give you delirium.
So pretty much...
It can make you hallucinate, bro.
So no matter how the situation pans out, everybody who comes into contact with this virus is just done for. There's going to be some recurring event.
That's what some of the officials were saying, but
irreversible, one way or another.
Well,
whether it's experience or not.
I mean, it's a virus. We'll definitely be able to eventually, but it all is a constant. This is something like the flu we're going to be living with. We discussed that a little bit earlier on the podcast, but I'm mind blank. But yeah, repeat question.
So, do you foresee? What do you think is going to be the outcome 4 months from now? How do you think this
I think more people are going to get sick. More people are going to die. China's already encroaching in on India. I mean, they're going to just take more shit.
What are they trying to do now? They need oil? Is that what?
I don't know. They just fucking attacked India.
Huh. Because apparently, like, the only thing that comes to mind with India, like, going back a little while back, is when everything started to happen, they actually cut the, like, oil prices, so gas prices were able to drop astronomically. To try
Yeah,
to
but I don't know if China...
But,
like,
you know,
I
a
don't-
lot of the people thought because there was a treaty put in place that they were supposed to keep everything at a certain price bracket, that, you know, that caused a lot of issues all over the world.
The treaties have never been working, and prices set... I don't know how oil prices are set. I really don't. But they did drop, like, when we were all locked down. The whole world economy is shut down. But I don't think... India's too poor. I don't think China gets oil from India. I think they get it from Russia. So I'm really not sure what the aggression is, but they attacked the border. But that's not the only aggression going on. North Korea started attacking South Korea. They like bombed all those facilities they set
Again?
up. Yeah, they bombed all those facilities they set up to unify them, and then rearmed their DMZ.
Wow. So apparently now we also have to take into account that North Korea and South Korea are back at war yet again.
I mean, there was no ground troops, but yeah, they rearmed the DMZ, blew up all those buildings.
That's something I think that's food for thought for the viewers.
Well, I'm just like, I think we have to do something from China because they're going to go into North Korea. They're going to try and take Taiwan. They're going to go after Japan again.
You know, and this is just going to...
I think they're collapsing. Or they're trying to take over the world. Because why else would she flee here and say they're trying to cover up the virus? I don't know much because it's hard to trust information because it's like they flip-flop so much.
Well, if you take into account how this really panned out, it seems like that could have been like the breeding ground if this thing was man-made, as some people would like to believe.
I mean, there was that fucking Wuhan fucking lab next to that fucking marketplace.
Well, if you take into account that's the first place of actual, like, drop down for this virus, there'd be the most information to the people in that area and how it happened.
So are you implying that the Chinese government infected that marketplace on purpose?
Not necessarily, but I'm not leaning away from the fact that A, could be possible, B, something could have got out that shouldn't have gotten out. Anything is possible.
No, you're right about that. I really think China did it on purpose.
Yeah. You know, I'm kind of leaning that way myself.
Australia thinks China did it on purpose.
Hey, you know, that's just how these things go sometimes. You gotta wonder. It's one of those things that it keeps everybody guessing.
But back on Hong Kong, they should all just take fucking England's offer of citizenship. Fuck off.
What is this offer of citizenship?
Nigel Farage offered any fucking Hong Kong citizen that wanted to become British again free British citizenship. No, like, barrier or whatever. Just boom. Right in the process. Boom. England. Boom. Out of Hong Kong.
Wow, look at this. Britain's stepping right up to the plate to give them safe refuge from this situation that we absolutely know nearly nothing about.
I mean, it's hard to say that we should get involved anyway because we're having our own fucking fight with this Marxist fuckery.
That is an accurate assessment.
But I think this is going to be the last topic of the day, and we're going to end it here. So please smash the like button, subscribe, and check us out. We're going to have a Patreon, a Subscribe Star, where those websites are being reviewed right now. So if you want to help donate to help us get better studio, make better things for you. But as always, I'm Doc Mo.
And I'm Ken Santos.
And
don't forget, we have a group now, and you can subscribe,
Oh.
join the group, and if you wanted to get in link with us directly and have any direct questions you would like real response for, let me know, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.
Excellent, what he said. And remember, that's on point.